Coach, go ahead and speak to, you alluded to it, just again, the effort of the team defense, special teams, and just the offense. Even though the passing game wasn't as fluid as you liked, the offense was still able to grind it out.
Guys, that drive at the end of the game, to take it from our 11-yard line all the way down there and kick a field goal. I mean, Robbie Ashford, the toughness that he showed, the playmaking that was there, that's not sexy. It doesn't, get you all these accolades, but that's how you win football games. And I've been looking to play this style of football for a while. And we need to be more explosive. We need to do better things, but I thought there was some gutty performances out there by a lot of different people on our football team. Okay, and like I said, they just kept swinging, right? They just kept swinging. And I'll say it again, this is what Built in the Dark is about, right? The belief that you have in each other to go out there and make the play required, one play at a time, no matter the situation or circumstance. And I didn't just make that up, right? You know what I mean? This is important to our guys. This is who we are, but it's a player's game, and they've just been unbelievable.
Speak to, again, the ability of defense, especially in the second quarter. They're inside first and goal and about the 4 and 5. Just speak about the team's ability to just be resilient and be focused and building on the things that you just mentioned.
Right. Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Nick Anderson. I think the biggest thing he does, just being a captain, a leader out there, is he brings us together before we get out there. Even on the big run with the quarterback, he stepped out of bounds. He brought us together, had a conversation. We said we're gonna lock in, get out the field, hold him to 3. That's exactly what we did. He does a great job of getting us all back on the same page. One thing can happen and get us off a little bit, but he sends us back together and just makes us ready to go out there and defend that goal line.
Yeah. You spoke to it, the ability, not only obviously the big play, but just in general, the effort of the special teams to really keep the team in, and just speak to special teams' ability to do so.
Yeah, that's one of the teams that, as the whole Wake Forest team, we kind of just, lock into, because that's the one team that's going to make a difference. Offense, we have our opportunities, defense has opportunities, but the special teams is the game difference, So when we go out there, which is kickoff, if it's kickoff return, punt, or punt defense, we all want to make a play. So I think we take that very serious, and when the opportunity comes, we're ready to make it.
Dicker told us.
Dylan, you've spoken to it all season about the defense's ability, everyone just doing their job. Speak to that tonight, especially as others had mentioned, being able to force the turnovers that you did.
Yeah, no, when we're going out there, we're treating, every snap like it has its own life. And we're trying to, we're staying poised, we're staying consistent. We're not getting bored of the little details. And so I think that's crucial, for our defense to be successful, is that everyone's doing their job. It's who we are, it's what we do. Just having that, kind of mindset of just don't get bored of the little details.
Demont, speak to, and you've alluded to it, speak to the team's ability, despite everything maybe not being as fluid as intended, your ability to focus on doing your job and getting the desired outcome tonight, on top of the win in your home state, etc.
Yeah, 100%. It's major. Coach Dickert, says this term "built in the dark." And so being in the position we was in this game, we knew that we was going to face adversity. And we didn't know when we was going to face it, but we knew we was going to face it. And so just being able to come together, that's what I'm all about, is coming together with the guys on offense, even on defense, special teams. Everybody came together and picked up the slack of what the other person or the other group might have not been doing necessarily. And so, for that, I'm appreciative. It's a team game, and that's why we have a defense. That's why we have special teams, And so all that is major. Those guys stepped up in big ways today, and I'm very appreciative of everybody.